So Evil Dead, the Twitter account, just tweeted out a new video that showed off a little bit of gameplay from the new update. It primarily was showing off the new Blacksmith character, and we got some new info on him. We don't have all the info on him just yet. We don't know every single ability, and the abilities weren't actually shown. There was just some discussion over what some of his abilities might be. I figured I'd make this video to break it all down for you in case you're not interested in watching that other video because you don't want to watch all that gameplay and you just want to get down to the nitty gritty and know exactly all the new information on the Blacksmith. Before I get into it, I'll tell you, I'm only going to show some very, very short clips from that video because I don't want to just watch the whole video in this video and just steal that content. I'm just going to show some short, fair use, tiny little clips to give you an idea of what the new character looks like. Otherwise, you're going to be looking at the old Blacksmith here while I explain to you what he is and how he works. First off, he is a support class. That is confirmed. He has all the standard pink F upgrades that every support has. That's 3 melee upgrades, 5 health, 3 fear, 3 stamina, 3 shield. But he does not have ranged. Okay, he does not have a pink F ranged upgrade because he cannot use ranged weapons. He's the only character in the game that cannot pick up any ranged weapons. So that's an interesting mechanic with him. In place of his ranged pink F upgrade, he has the 3 metal scrap upgrade. So metal scrap is what his entire ability is centered around. He crafts melee weapons using his active ability. So basically he picks up metal scrap, which is a resource that is unique to him. He's the only character that can pick up metal scrap. And then he uses that metal scrap with his active ability to craft melee weapons. And the rarity depends on how much metal scrap he's carrying at the time. So the pink F ability itself changes how much metal scrap he can actually hold. At base, he can hold a maximum of 20, and then each upgrade adds plus 10 to a total of 3 upgrades. So the base that he can hold is 20. Then after one upgrade, he can hold 30. After another, he can hold 40. And then after another, he can hold 50 at max, once you've maxed out his pink F upgrades. His base health, despite the fact that he is a support, is 1,300, and it was said by Sohinki that he could get close to 2,000 health with the right upgrades and maximum pink F upgrades in game. One of his passives gives him a chance to not break an amulet when he uses it. So if he uses an amulet for his team, then there's a chance that it will not break, and a little notification will pop up to notify you, to let you know that it didn't break if that occurs. When he kills units, they drop 1 scrap each. So that's a really quick way for him to build up his metal scrap so that he could craft stuff. I'm going to show you this real quick. If you look here at the bottom right, this is his little meter here, so to speak, that shows how much metal scrap he's carrying. And then you'll see these colors here. There's a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple, and a little bit of orange. Basically, what that means is that indicates to you what the chances are of what you are going to craft. So, you know, this shows that you're like roughly 30% likely to craft a blue, and then it looks like it's probably like 50% likely to craft a purple, an epic, and then it looks like it's, you know, this is not going to add up to 100%. But then there's a tiny little sliver of orange, so you have probably what looks like maybe a 10% chance of crafting a legendary. So the more scrap you get, the, you know, higher the chance that you will craft something that is a better rarity. So I believe at max 50 out of 50, you can see here, he now is guaranteed a legendary. So if you get 50 out of 50, if you maximum upgrade your pink F upgrades and then fill that out with 50 scrap, you get a guaranteed legendary. And whatever you craft, by the way, is random. It would appear. It doesn't seem as though you get to choose what gets crafted. He just pops out a random melee weapon. So when you craft, he pulls out this little anvil and bangs it with a hammer. Each time he hits it with a hammer, it indicates what rarity it's going to be. So he has to hit it for each rarity. So you'll see the first time he hits it, little white sparks come off. That's for common, then blue sparks for rare, purple for epic, and then finally the fourth and final strike will be orange for legendary. You'll see it here in action. Boom, there's blue. Boom, there's purple. Boom, there's orange. And then out comes a little legendary meat hammer. So there you go. This is everything that we know about the Blacksmith so far from their little gameplay video that they released today. So if this is all you wanted to know, there you go. With it, we still don't have full abilities. I'll have a video on that when he is fully released, breaking down all of his abilities. But this is all the information we have right now. So I hope you're excited for this. I think he's one of the coolest looking supports or any post-launch character, really any character we have in the game, because he actually does something different and unique, and his gameplay is different. Like crafting stuff and collecting metal scrap is a new, different sort of gameplay loop, which is really exciting and fun. So that's really cool. I was hoping he would have some sort of crafting mechanic like this, and he does. So that's awesome. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.